If you're watching this video, I'm gonna already assume you know what an ACL is. Anterior cruciate ligament, or ACL, is a strong little ligament that sits right between your femur and your tibia. And it stops your knee from, well, doing the stanky leg. Involuntarily. What was not long ago a career-ending injury.
Did the day of his knee, and this is looking right through the middle of the knee, and what we're looking at right through here is the ACL, and what this shows is that he's had a fairly significant, a fairly serious injury. James, let me show you. Right through here is where the injury is, and it looks like you've had a pretty serious injury to that part of your knee. Significant enough that I have concerns about what you can do from here on.
It's now considered only a season-ending injury, but let's be real. For young athletes, those seasons are crucial. Miss one season of varsity and you're left with 3. Miss 2 and that's half your career. God forbid you miss 3. Cue the dramatic music. Because that was my reality. And the road to recovery after an ACL tear is grueling. But let me show you just how grueling it can be.
July 19th, 2019, just planted, twisted, and it just went out. I did all 3. I did MCL, ACL, and meniscus. I was heartbroken. I didn't leave my house for 7 days straight. Thoughts came just flooding into my head, and just everything, like what I'm gonna miss, what I'm not gonna be able to do, how long the recovery is, surgery, it all just came like crashing down. Every knee is different. In my case, mine was unique because there was a chance I could heal my MCL ahead of time, and the surgery would just be my ACL and meniscus. So I did PT 2 times a day. I was working my butt off. Like my whole month of August was just consumed by my knee, and I was like, I'm gonna get it better.
You did it. Good job, buddy.
Now you might be wondering, why is she working out after saying she tore up her knee? That's because the process starts almost immediately. You have to do rehab before surgery. And how well you do in this phase has an impact on your recovery timeline. And trust me, you do not want to go into surgery weak. You're prepping your body for a battle that it's about to fight.
A week before my surgery, we had an MRI done again. It's 2 millimeters off. It felt like I had redone it again because that tacked on another 2 months of my recovery. That tacked on no weight bearing for 2 months. That tacked on, 2 scars instead of 1.
Now fast forward post-surgery, and let me tell you, the first steps are the hardest. The pain, the swelling, the frustration of not being able to move like you were once able to. But every small win counts.
See on the other side,
You get into surgery, it's kind of a blink of an eye. But the biggest thing is after surgery, and kind of reality hits you.
You got it.
You're exhausted because the kind of loopiness, funniness, wears off, and it's like, okay, this is what we have to deal with, this is reality. The first week after surgery, it's hell. Like, it really is. I lived on the couch for 4 days because I couldn't get upstairs to my room.
Excuse me.
You feel very kind of useless and worthless because you rely on your parents so much.
Mom, can you please? Welcome to Spa Razga.
I was not okay, but as soon as someone asked, I'd put a smile on my face and I'd say I'm okay because I never wanted to show how I was really feeling.
There's nothing to feel bad about.
Having the PT specialist I did, Jill Munson, was probably what got me through the first 4 weeks. She definitely helped me with the mental side of it and would give me tips, not just on like my knee, but how I'm feeling in general, and say, you know what, when it's pain, like pain is good.
She did it.
I definitely would say the little wins you have to value so much. So week by week in PT, we would have different markers. So get a little bit higher on the bike, a little bit higher, a little bit farther back, and finally you start to like get these big jumps. And it's emotional.
Show off.
Once you get off crutches, it's kind of, whew, got through that section, now on to the next. So I moved from physical therapy at TCO to the training house, and the atmosphere is completely different. Now you start to do things that you're like, wait, my knee can take that? I still have a ways to go. I'm still very early in my recovery process, but I will say this whole journey and reflecting back on what's happened has taught me so many life lessons and just taught me so much about myself that I don't think without this injury I really would have known.
Now, every feeling she described in that video, I vividly remember experiencing. I went through this process not once, not twice, but 3 times as an athlete. And when I was done playing, I went through it one final time because why the hell not? 4 ACL surgeries and 6 knee surgeries in total. And each time I had to dig deep, find my inner strength, and push myself to new limits I never knew I had. And you face similar struggles. The pain, the setbacks, the frustrations, the mental warfare you have to win every single day just to get through your situation. And it's because I can relate to this that I knew I had to do something for you. After all those surgeries, I knew I couldn't keep my experience to myself. I decided to turn my pain into my purpose. That's when I became a personal trainer, specializing in helping people overcome their injuries and come back stronger than ever. I took everything I learned from my own recovery process and I applied it to my own personal training methods. I know how to curate workouts that not only get you back on your feet, but also make you stronger, faster, and more resilient. If you're dealing with an injury, if you want to avoid one, or if you just need someone who understands the grind, I'm here for you. Book a free 30-minute consultation with me and let's develop a customized plan to help you meet your goals, just like I did. After the consultation, you'll walk away with a plan that you can either execute on your own or you can hop into my online personal training program where we can execute that plan together. Whether you're recovering from an injury or pushing towards new goals, I've got your back. Click the link in the description and let's get started today. Remember, the road to recovery may be tough, but with the right guidance and determination, you can surpass all expectations. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you do not miss another video. Keep pushing forward, stay resilient, and always trust the process. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.